And we are back. Thanks for standing by, my friends. Thanks for allowing me that short break. And now I'm gonna do my best to get us through this game. now that we've sufficiently chilled and relaxed with Pikmin, it's time to get stressed out and bent out of shape with Ninja Gaiden. This game. So this is my 4th time playing this game. I've beaten it twice. Played it once on stream for 5 or 6 hours. I don't remember exactly how long. And made it to the last boss, but got kind of stuck in a loop, not able to beat the last boss for a long time. And then my power went out, destroying my progress. So I didn't finish it that night. I picked it up a couple nights later and beat it in about 3 hours. And I played it last week, I think, and beat it in about 2.5 hours. So 2.5 hours. That's my PB. I'll run the timer while I'm playing, but it doesn't really mean much of anything. Don't let the timer scare you off from chatting with me and interrupting me. It's really no big deal. And sorry for the constant flashing lights. This game's really bad about that. I forgot. And I was immediately met with some visual unpleasantness there. All right, but we're gonna see how it goes. This game is really fun. I really like the flow and sort of feel of the game. So I'd like to get good at it, but it's a long road. I haven't really figured out a lot of the meta of the game, like so far as like the sub-weapons and things like that go. I mostly just rely on my jump and my sword. Like, it's nice when I pick up a useful sub-weapon, but I really I don't know what's in the overwhelming majority of the lanterns. I just tend to break them all, and whatever I get is what I get. I don't really think about it too much. And even when I have a sub-weapon, I often don't remember to use them, so... I'm practicing up for an eventual Deathless run, and probably sword only at that. Oh no, I wanted to go higher, and instead I went lower. And I am going to skip over the cinematics tonight. My apologies if you haven't seen them before, but I've sat through them several times now. Yeah, just wait. Whoa. No. That was lousy. So was that. Oh, we're off to a really bad start. The furthest I've ever made it on one life in this game is close to the end of level 3. I didn't quite make it to the boss, but I made it close to the boss. Love that invincibility. Ring of Fire? Yes, please. That jump there usually gives me a lot of trouble. I'm surprised I made it past it. I'm not very good at jumping over the bosses, as you can see. Alright, well, hey, we made it to level 3 on our first credit, at least. Oh, and also, if you think I'm on a good pace, you know, like a good pace for improving my PB, don't be deceived. Almost all of my time, every time I've played this, almost all of my time has been spent in Worlds 5 and 6. Worlds 1 through 4 are really not that bad. Okay. Boss is a little trickier, but not terrible. That's fine. It's probably good. Probably good that that happened anyway, because now I have a full set of lives here at the start. Well, that's not good. I really love this game because it feels like a very like almost perfect like merging of Contra and Castlevania. Like it's got a lot of aspects from both of those games and a little bit of its own stuff too. You know, with the wall climbing especially. And it's got very few flaws. It does have flaws, but it doesn't have very many. I'd say its biggest problems are the insanely bad refresh rate of enemies. And of course the terribly punishing last boss sending you back and making you repeat so many levels. And I agree that like when you lose a life or when you game over, especially, you should be sent back in a game, but this game is too extreme. And it's actually a case of I think the game is arguably too lenient with its checkpoints for most of the game, and then it really swings too hard in the opposite direction. So there's no balance to the pendulum. I jumped into the enemy's attack. Okay, if I get lucky, we can make it through this. It will require luck. You can stay down here and cheese this boss, but it will hit you every couple cycles. So that's why I say if I get lucky, if I'm just a little bit faster than the boss. will survive. Oh, there comes a hit. Got it. Nice. I was really confused. I was thinking, how in the world am I supposed to climb up there? So there are really, I think, 3 areas that are going to be majorly problematic for me to, when I want to learn to do this deathless. And 2 of them are on this level. The rest of the obstacles in the game, like, you know, clearly I can't just breeze past everything. I've died, you know, I've died several times. So it's still a ways off, but most of the challenges in the game I feel confident that I can learn to reliably handle. But there are 3 exceptions to that. One of them is the famous sort of terrible jump on this level. Right here. Oh, there it goes. One of them is the boss from this level. And then, of course, everything about the last boss. So those 3 areas are going to be real problems for me. Even after I get good at the rest of the game. It's causing me all kinds of problems. Why? That guy on the top right, I don't know why my sword didn't take him out the first time I hit him. He's not supposed to take more than 1 hit. I was thinking, oh, it's a shame I died right next to a health item, but my death had nothing to do with my health. I made it past the jump and then it all was for nothing. So one of the big things for me, one of the big issues that I have when I practice games, it's all because of the way I play. It's all self-inflicted. But because because I'm not an emulator guy, all of my play, all of my practice has to be RTAs, and that's a real shame. Anytime I want to practice one part of a game, I've got to practice the whole game to do it. Whoa. Okay, so the problem with the guy up top is that you can actually get too far into his sprite to connect with his hitbox, is what I think has happened to me. There's enough going on in this area. Why does he have to punish me with a bird when I fail? The tedium of climbing back up should be punishment enough. Oh, did you see what I did there? Horrible. At least I got a checkpoint. What would it be like? What would it be like to play this game without getting hit by every single thing on the screen? I wonder. Seems like that would be a good time. Quick. Okay, good. That's a new checkpoint, so we don't have to deal with that jump again. As long as my console doesn't crash. Yeah, this is a rough neighborhood to get through. That went pretty well, though. Ooh, stretch break. Don't mind if I do. Thank you for that, Multiverse Explorer. Switch cameras for a moment. Ooh, I get to ban a bot. Okay, there we go. Might have been a good idea to pause my timer, but as I say, time's not super important to me anyway. I've already messed this part up, I think, irredeemably. Don't like that. I'm not happy about how that went. Not in the least. Yeah, that's a better move, I think. More reliable, perhaps. Ooh, I forgot about this. I'm not going to be able to get very far with it, though. Okay, good. We're going to get one shot at the boss. This first attempt, I don't think it's gonna work out for me. Hey, it did. It did. My whole strategy with the boss is just wail on him and hope that he goes down before I do, because I don't really know how to avoid that lightning attack. So here we are. This is where we're going to spend the next 2 to 3 hours. I hope you like level 6, because we're going to see it a whole lot. World 6, that is. I did terrible there. I normally do pretty decent on these World 6 levels, but that was just abysmal. Like I never even played the game before. Really? I thought I was going to sneak between those. Oh well. So I believe the game refers to its worlds and levels as acts and stages. So if this is 6-2, it's Act 6, Stage 2. But I've played too much Mario, so it's all worlds and levels to me. I get hit onto this wall, I'm pretty much stuck. Terrible. Terrible. I didn't even make it out of this area. That's another gripe I have with the game. That would be my the third thing that I would indicate as a flaw with this game, is that it's just way too easy to grab onto walls that you don't want to. Screen flicker. That's scary. We've come a long way. I gotta say, well, it's not quite 4 yet, but if my console crashes, it's a pretty safe bet that that's going to end the stream. I'm awful at this. can't remember how to get through this area. I know there's a way to do it fairly easily. I don't recall what I have to do. I know I need that guy on the platform to despawn himself. And I've somehow got to avoid that bird that comes down from the ceiling. Oh, just go through it. That's it. Now it's come back to me. Let's see if I can remember that for next time I come through. You'll be amazed at how quickly I can forget vital pieces of information like that. Okay, I'm gonna let these guys just kind of take me out here. Since we're on our last life of the continue. I don't know why I slashed at that boomerang guy. I knew he wouldn't die. Yuck. Guy with the bones. I gotta be able to fall down this hole. There we go. I wouldn't have been able to refill my life enough to make it worthwhile to... Oh, wait. It was going to refill my life anyway. I made a bad move there. I threw a life away unnecessarily. I'm not gonna make it to the door. Really bad now, because now I'm gonna game over and not even get a chance at the boss. Not that I have much of a chance, anyway. Oh, come on. What is this? I'm stuck in an infinite loop of just being hit by everything. I'm so mad. Here we go, all the way back here. So that should have gone a whole lot better than that, but the boss just decided to juggle me and give me no moves at all for all of my life. Lucky there. Nine times out of 10, that guy hits you, you fall the other direction, and it's over. Yuck. It's super frustrating. It's frustrating to short a jump like that. Definitely one of my least favorite ways to go out. See, that's what's good about this game. When you get into like a flow state like that, and you do really well for a while, it's really a lot of fun. When some of that other nonsense is going on, it's really not, though. It doesn't matter. It's not gonna happen. Here we go again. It's okay. Come on, one more room. whatever foolish reason, my instinct right before I hit the door was like, oh yeah, I need to game over. I should just fall down this pit before I go through the door. Like, a lot of good that would have done me. My laptop just started making a very concerning noise, so if I disappear suddenly, I think it's coming from the fan. I don't know. My laptop overheats and crashes. That's why I'm gone. Or if I'm suddenly gone, that's why. What an awful pattern to be stuck in. It's much too easy to get stuck in these just terrible patterns where the enemy just tosses you around. And there's nothing you can do about it. No! Look at this. I gotta do this with 2 pieces of health? Oh no, it gave me my health. Okay. Oh, we were so close. Hang on. Hey, we got it. I can't believe we got it. Alright, good. We don't have to fight this guy again. That was some luck. So this guy gave me a really hard time, and probably will tonight as well. But the last 2 times I beat this game, I had a lot of trouble with this guy because... Well, mainly because he's not weak in his eyeball. See that big eyeball down there? I kept aiming for that. If you try to hit him in the eyeball, you won't do any damage. And I just assumed I was missing him all the time, but nope, I was just not even aiming for the correct spot. You gotta hit him in that star. You know, and ideally not get hit by him every time you do. Like, or don't, like I'm doing. Oh yeah, and if he gets like the extra fireballs traveling back up like that, everything just becomes misery. Oh, I was so scared. I was so scared. Terrible random shrimp. Alright, no, now we have to do all the levels again just for the last boss. That's awful. That last boss is so easy too. But, I mean, if you get unlucky with the shrimps, you get unlucky with the shrimps. What can I say? This guy's gonna kill me. Ugh. Yuck. I should have been home free there. If I don't take a hit there, I can usually make it through the whole rest of this area. Now I'm getting hit by everything. I'm gonna make it to the boss, but not with enough health to defeat him. So we're gonna get to do all of these levels again. Well, at least we'll get some practice. See all those shrimps? There was no way I was going to avoid all those. Here we go again. Oh, how many times have I said that? Like the 12th time for World 6 tonight. Oh, I thought I was going to do it in under an hour, and that's definitely not going to happen now. Bat's gonna kill me. Why am I doing so terrible? Can I just do one room correctly? Oh. It's weird that that room even exists because there's nothing in there. Oh, too slow. Boomerang guy on the other side was going to get me, so there was no point in going any farther. Okay, good, we got it. Ugh. Right at an hour, not terrible. Much better than 2.5 hours. I'll take it. And hey, the stream didn't even go into overtime. Oh, so... Oh man, some of those bosses, they're just rough. It'll be good if I can consistently do this game in about an hour. Then that'll be good. That will mean it won't be that much of a bother to really start grinding out some practice sessions. So we'll see. I'm gonna play it again soon, and depending on how that goes, I might decide to start putting this at the top of the stream somewhat regularly, like I was doing with Contra and Castlevania and Ghouls and Ghosts and whatnot. And let's see if we can get it practiced up and get good at it. Right now, not so good. Definitely gonna need some work. But that is gonna wrap up our stream for tonight, my friends. It's been a good time. We made a lot of good progress in Pikmin, and we actually did really well here. My mood can't really reflect it accurately because the last level and those bosses are so frustrating that it's hard to feel joyful, even though we have made a really big improvement in the time. But yeah, we've actually gotten a lot of good stuff done on the stream here tonight. So thanks for coming along with me. While the ending here is playing out, I'm going to take a look around and see if there's anyone we might consider dropping in on. Okay, I think I found us a target, my friends. So we're gonna drop in on the Combat King and see what he's up to. He's in the retro category, but he looks like he's playing something kind of modern. I don't know that I would call this retro. It looks like a fighting game of some kind. But that's the direction that we'll head off in. So thank you very much for being here for my stream, my friends. I greatly appreciate having you. And I hope you'll tune in again. I usually take Saturdays off. There's a slim chance I might stream tomorrow afternoon, late in the afternoon, very briefly. We'll see. I'm expecting a washing machine to be delivered. And depending on what time the guys show up and when they get done installing it, I may stream after that happens. Not before, because I don't want to be interrupted. But it's been a pleasure having you here, my friends, and yeah, hope I get to see you again. But until then, enjoy your day or night, and I'll see you on the other side of the raid.